Hi, I'm Nick. I'm 22 years old, and I work at Chopit Kustoms.
You don't work here, you're the owner.
Okay. My dad's been building custom cars since he's 11 years old. He's always loved chopping and cutting and just working on old stuff. So we grew up around this since the time we were little kids. We've always been in the garage turning wrenches and welding and playing with metal.
We're out here in California about 2 years now, to the month actually, and we're loving it out here. All the car shows are out here. Nothing beats the California weather, but we're in the birthplace of hot rodding and custom cars itself. So there's always something to do. All our shows are out here, and we couldn't ask for a better location as far as what we're into.
We were excited when we heard that we're going to relocate to Southern California because we're into old cars, we're into old music, we're into this lifestyle, and there's a lot more of that here in Southern California than there is any place else in the country.
You have Moon Eyes, all the old speed shops that were around here, everything happened here. So
we have friends that don't understand it, don't get it, don't care for it, you know. But it's just something that we were born with and that we do.
Some people are into sports, video games, whatever. You could take all that. This is all I like. I've been in the shop as far as I can remember. I mean, we all grew up. Even our younger sister helps out in the shop once in a while. But since we were little, we learned how to weld and stuff and start beating on metal from a young age, so we just grew up with it. I
worked on my pedal car when I was probably 3 or 4 years old. I block sanded the back bed on our little Deuce pickup when I was 5. And the biggest project that I helped the most on was the Bubble Top Car when I was 14, 15 years old. I helped wire the whole car and do a lot of the mechanical work.
We're mainly into traditional rods and customs, but everything we build we like to keep simple. Dad's never really liked to play around with paint jobs. We just kind of depend on the body styling and what's there to speak for itself. And Dad likes to think outside of the box. And
I'd say 50s and 60s style show rods. Something you would have seen on the cover of Hot Rod magazine, Rod and Custom, things from that era. Wild and crazy cars.
And always kind of pushing the boundaries on them too. So
we like traditional but crazy. We don't like run-of-the-mill cars that can get confused in the parking lot.
A big influence is also the prototype and concept cars of the 50s. Those just blow my mind, design, styling aspects, and even the technology for back then. So that definitely has input on us here.
We like to do everything in-house.
When everything's done in-house, there's not really much to worry about. We know we crossed all our T's and dotted our I's.
You have to have the skill to know how to move the metal before you can use the big equipment to bend the metal. All the equipment does is speed up your production time. But if you don't know how to use it, it's no good. There's a lot of people that have equipment and don't know how to use it to its potential to get what they need out of it. So right now we don't have a lot of the big equipment, but we're able to know how to move the metal and learn how to move the metal to get what we want.
It's definitely an artistry, I'll say that Dad's known what he's doing for a long time, and I'm still learning a lot myself, so my brother's getting pretty amazing too.
The 1932 Ford pickup, its name's Floorless. My dad's owned it since 1976. It took him 21 years to build. It's been done on the road now for over 16 years. The paint's 22 years old. It's a chopped, channeled, and sectioned all-steel 32 Ford. It did a lot for my dad, and it says a lot about the shop and the kind of cars we build.
One of the wild customs Dad has been noted for is the 50 Merc Tuff Enuff. The green one has a hard chop on it. It features a 56 Cadillac front bumper and grille, as well as a 60 Cadillac rear bumper. But that one's pretty radical. People are impressed with that car. That one's actually been on the road for over 11 years. And we build our cars to drive, so everything's fully functional. You can depend on them to go anywhere. Just getting in and drive.
Well, the Bubble Top started life as a 1955 Ford. The body's all steel, all hand fabricated. World's largest bubble top car. And we debuted it in 2005 and showed it across country. And just recently sold the car to Barry Weiss of Storage War fame. And he's driving the car now over the streets of LA. And we have his trailer here. And he tows on the back of it to his storage auctions.
Barry's a nut. Barry's definitely a funny guy. I do a lot of odds and ends stuff for him, like some of the little scooters you'll see on there on his TV show.
Scooters, bikes, trikes, just about everything. So it has to go fast and blow flames and scare people. We use Eastwood products just about every day in the shop. They sell a very good product, and we're happy to use them because they give us the results we need for the cars we work on. We're happy with the tools they provide.
We're Chopit Kustoms, Orange County, California. Check us out at www.chopitkustom.com.